Let me ask you something. What's the very last thing you look at before you sleep, and the first thing you see when you wake up? If your answer is, my phone, don't worry, you're not the only one. Let's face it, we're living in an age where screens dominate our lives. From the moment we open our eyes to the second we close them, we're glued to glowing rectangles. But here's what most people never realize, that little habit of checking your screen before bed. It could be the number one thing sabotaging your sleep, your focus, your energy, your health, and you don't even know it. That's why, in this video, we're going to launch a simple but powerful challenge together. The Digital Detox Mini Challenge, just one night, no screens before bed, not for a week, not forever, just one single night, one screen-free hour, one mini reset, one act of reclaiming your time, your rest, your peace. And trust me, that 1 hour might change more than you expect. Part 1. How screen time affects your body and brain. Let's dig into what really happens when you scroll before bed. You probably think, come on, it's just a few reels. I'm just catching up on texts. It helps me wind down. But your body doesn't see it that way. Here's what happens under the hood. Your eyes are staring into artificial daylight. Most screens emit blue light, and blue light tells your brain, it's still daytime. Stay awake. So even though your body is tired, your brain is tricked into thinking it needs to stay alert. Melatonin is delayed. Melatonin is your sleep hormone. It's triggered by darkness and suppressed by light. So that TikTok binge you did for just 10 minutes, it may have pushed your natural melatonin release back by 90 minutes or more. That means less deep sleep and more grogginess the next day. Your nervous system stays stimulated. Scrolling, tapping, swiping, even passive content like Netflix keeps your nervous system engaged. It's the opposite of relaxation. Your mind might be lying down, but your brain is running. Mental overload and emotional residue. Think about it, you're consuming dozens, maybe hundreds, of pieces of information in a short time. Funny videos, disturbing news, emotional stories, work emails. Your brain doesn't have time to process all that input before sleep. So it leaks into your dreams, your rest quality, and your next day's focus. In short, when you use screens before bed, you're putting your brain into overdrive, right when it's supposed to power down. Part 2. The cost of constant connection. Now let's zoom out. Think about your last week. How often did you go to bed feeling anxious, overstimulated, or mentally restless? How often did you wake up already reaching for your phone? How often did you feel like your day started behind because your mind was never fully rested? This is the real cost of unchecked screen use. It's not just about sleep. It's about mental clarity, emotional regulation, memory and learning, immune function, hormonal balance, decision-making. In fact, chronic poor sleep, which screen time contributes to, is now linked to higher risk of depression and anxiety, increased blood pressure, higher cortisol levels, insulin resistance, even accelerated aging. And here's the scary part. Most people don't even realize it's their screens causing all this. Why? Because screen habits are sneaky. They feel harmless. They feel normal. But the most damaging habits are the ones we don't question. Part 3. The power of a 1 hour reset. So, what's the solution? Simple. Reclaim the hour before bed. That's all. Just 1 hour. No screens. Every now and then. No guilt. No pressure. Just presence. Think of this hour as your sacred transition zone, the buffer between the outer world and your inner world. When you create that space, amazing things start to happen. You fall asleep faster. Your dreams become more vivid, a sign of deeper REM cycles. You wake up less often. You feel rested instead of just not tired. Your brain feels clearer the next day. You experience a sense of peace that you may not even realize you are missing. This is what the Digital Detox Mini Challenge is all about. Part 4. The challenge, rules and structure. Ready to try it? Here's your Digital Detox Mini Challenge. Duration, just one night. Just 1 hour before bed. Rules, pick your screen-free window. At least 60 minutes before your intended sleep time. Example, if you go to bed at 11 p.m., screens off at 10 p.m. Turn off notifications. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb or airplane mode. Let people know you're unavailable if needed. Physically remove the screen. Don't just put it face down. Put it in a drawer, in another room, even in the closet if you must. Out of sight equals out of mind. Choose an alternative wind-down activity. This is key. You need to fill that hour with something intentional. Here are some ideas. Read a paper book or magazine. Journal your thoughts or write about your day, light stretching or foam rolling. Meditation or deep breathing, gratitude journaling. Listening to relaxing music, drinking herbal tea in silence. Planning tomorrow on paper, not on a screen. Talking face-to-face with someone you live with, optional, track your experience. Use a paper journal or voice note to reflect on. How you felt before detox, what you noticed during that hour. How you slept, how you felt the next morning. If you do it again, that's it. Simple, realistic, doable. Part 5, common obstacles and how to overcome them. But I need my phone for an alarm. Use a $10 analog alarm clock. Seriously, but I fall asleep watching videos. That's not falling asleep. That's passing out from exhaustion with your brain overstimulated. Try progressive relaxation instead. But what if someone texts or calls me? Set a clear boundary or use favorites only mode in your settings. But I get bored without my phone. That boredom is actually space. Space for your nervous system to reset. Lean into it. Part 6, the ripple effect. Here's what most people don't expect. The benefits don't stop at better sleep. After just one screen-free hour before bed, many people report feeling more creative, having more meaningful dreams, being more present with loved ones, craving less stimulation during the day, feeling calmer, more grounded, even rediscovering hobbies they forgot they loved. It's not about cutting out screens forever. It's about reclaiming control. It's about building intentional boundaries in a world that pushes constant connection. Part 7, my experience, case studies optional. I tried this challenge for 7 days. Here's what happened. New bên chia SBK non, dung fun nay. Ni kang, ko the thaban comment si a gi kak hoik dm ye gi ni ting vi eviak, reman hanju bich nabanao. Part 8, call to action. So now it's your turn. Choose one night. Pick your screen-free hour. Try the detox. Then come back and comment, what did you notice? How did you feel? Will you keep doing it? If you found this helpful, consider liking this video so others can discover it. And if you want more realistic, science-backed health tips like this one, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. We're building a community here of people who want to feel better without extreme diets, apps, or overwhelming programs. Just small steps. Just real life. Just one night, one habit, one moment at a time. Let's disconnect to reconnect. You in?